Hello and welcome everybody to a special edition of Nickel City X-Wing Wednesday Night X-Wing. It is the Natties Tournament Final, and I am joined by one of the organizers. It's Andrew Durham. What's up, buddy?
Hey, how's it going, Greg? It's fantastic over here. Can't wait. We made it to the finals, so I can't wait.
Yeah, I am excited for this. Both these players have played out of their minds. We'll open up betting if you want to get down on some bets. We're doing 75, I asked.
Fantastic. Yeah, 75 minutes. None of this 2-hour stuff. Let's change it up. Let's make it standard all the way through.
Yeah, it should be 75 forever.
Exactly.
We're ready to go. This is Alexandre versus Perry. First Order versus the CIS.
I can't wait for this game. Personally, I am a Kylo fanboy. And I'm really interested. It's nice to see the HMPs make it to the top table here. Because it's not a list that we have seen. We've seen HMPs do well, but we have not seen them at a top table yet.
Yeah, I mean, there's been like 2 people who have had success with HMPs, and now I think we can safely say that's 3 with the inclusion of Perry here.
And Perry, I'll throw it out there that he is not just your run-of-the-mill CIS player. He has been working on CIS lists for a long time now. In fact, most people in the area really consider him to be like almost his specialty to fly at CIS lists. So it'll be really great to see these HMPs behind the pilot seat of a player who's really worked on the CIS for quite some time.
Yeah, I think having familiarity with the faction is important no matter what faction, but I think like almost 500% more with the Separatists because they're so weird. Everything the Separatists do are just weird.
For sure, and especially, there was a lot of different game mechanics that were introduced in the Separatists. Look at the NATTIES just recently, right? Like, not so much recently, but still before. And now we have these very odd stabilizers, which for a lot of people when we're playing, you can catch people even off guard with these very odd abilities and maneuvers. So it's its own tool in itself.
We get an extreme maneuver boost here from Kylo. So Kylo is obviously the flanker in this game. Like, I think you could probably tell that beforehand.
Yeah, that was fantastic. It'll be really cool to see how he looks to maneuver Kylo around these 180-degree arcs, because it is a challenge in itself.
And it looks like Green is going to launch that Dark One probe droids here. Allows these to get early locks. Kraken will let 3 of the HMPs keep their calculates, and this is how you put in early damage if you're Perry. Getting these synced laser cannon shots from the Geonosian prototypes, range 3, 2 calculates, re-rolls, is so good.
It's really great to see these Geonosian prototypes on there too, because I know a lot of people have played and looked for the more generics before, and the DGS 047, but this doesn't have either one of those pieces. This is just straight up trying to get those locks, get those shots. The sync lasers obviously like to keep the target, keeps those 3 dice rolling. The energy shells is going to be a nice modded shot if we can get it off. I think the first engagement is going to be very interesting, especially as I believe these HMPs are going to want those locks and maybe remove one of those SFs, as the SS I think are probably going to look for the same kind of target as to get one of these HMPs out of there as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a race to see who can cripple the other one and get the numbers advantage first. But Sub Hedgehog mentioned in chat that Kylo Ren is also nice, and that you can't overlook the value of having an I-5 double reposition ace with force in this matchup. Like, it's gonna be hard for Kylo to get out of. Yeah, it's gonna be hard for him to get out of all the arcs, right? With 180 arcs, but he gets the last laugh, and I think that's gonna be very important in this.
It'll be interesting to see how he works this Dark One probe droid, as you know, it's come out very early, and sometimes as it comes out very early, the opponent will have an opportunity to take shots at it and remove it before it gets those locks. Kylo, I think, has a really cool opportunity with the extreme maneuvers to be able to come in here, just turn and shoot at it, and then be able to buck it out of there still. We'll see if it can acquire some locks here. Now that SF did fly up there pretty far, but I think it still might be at a lock range. We will see very shortly, as I think that will be one of the go-to targets.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be the attempt. I'm more interested to see if Kylo is three banking away or going fast forward and trying to open a second avenue of attack, because I believe we're going to see side slips. All their wings are open, or their stabilizers, and there is that side slip.
Yep, just like you called it.
And it's going to go ahead and check target lock. And green is in range. And that's going to be target locks for all of these ships. They probably wanted to spread them out, but they'll take 2 or 3, and then maybe another calculate for a second Dark One probe to launch. There's no reason to hang on to it.
Yeah, that's going to be a scary. I mean, this is exactly, all these locks are going to find their way right on that SF. This is going to be a scary thing for that SF to approach.
Yeah, there's no. I mean, I guess he could kind of cater in, but the only bad thing about this maneuver, right? I'm surprised it didn't lock there, but all right. But the only bad thing about this maneuver right now is that your next turn is almost guaranteed to be a 2 hard right. These on the pressers, and that gives Kylo a chance to close in from a flank if he went fast this turn.
Yeah, I mean, if he 2 hards, slips, preps the slip, and then does another slip back into the side, I think you're safe from Kylo. It was a good tactical move to keep these HMPs along the sidelines here. It makes it really, really hard for Kylo to come in and get that flank, as there is no flank, really. I mean, we're looking at just the bare minimum of the board edge for the flank here, right?
Yeah, and Kylo coming fast.
Yeah.
Kylo's gonna take a target lock on the probe droid. And
so that extreme maneuvers.
Extreme, yeah.
Yeah. So powerful. It hasn't been played as prevalently, but so strong. And let's see if Kylo could take out a probe.
Range 2. I believe the dark ones have 2 each. No, the sensor buoys have 2 each. The dark ones only have 1, right? Yeah.
Yeah. 1 only, sad little 1 health on those dark 1 probes. 3 agility though.
Ooh, just straight fire from Kylo Ren on a probe droid. Hoping he can get 2. So close.
He's got 1, which is enough to take it. It's only got 1 health.
But no points. Just gets rid of a dark one, which is nice.
That was the exact thought too. My wonder was about these SFs is right to slow roll them, let Kylo take it that at least that probe, and then you move around and mitigate that game a little bit later, because these HMPs have to get off of this side, I think, for a safe approach on them, because this is still crazy scary to just try to attack them right now.
Yep, and we get a spend and a calculate to spend for the last Dark One probe out. And speaking of the Dark One probes, why don't we go down the list? I'll do first order, you do CIS. We'll start with the first order. It's Kylo Ren with extreme maneuvers. And then we've got 3, count them 3, Zeta Squadron survivors. with concussion missiles and passive sensors. And for the CIS,
All right, we got 4 HMPs, 2 of which are Geonosian prototypes. All of these HMPs have got repulsor lift stabilizers. 2 of the Geonosian prototypes, they have sync laser cannons on each. One has Kraken holding onto those calculates. Then we have 2 Onderon oppressors, again with repulsor lift stabilizers. They both have energy shells. One of them has Dark One probe droids.
yep, it's a mighty list. Both these lists really playing to kind of the strengths of the faction.
Yeah, somebody once told me I saw a post recently. It was an interesting comparison, but these HMPs do have a lot of similarities to B-Wings. So when people consider whether or not an HMP is strong or formidable or can pack a punch, is it a viable list? Well, consider the idea of what it would be to face down 4 B-Wings. Then consider the idea that they also have a lot of tricks up their sleeves, some of which that the B-Wings do not have. So it was a cool look at the validity of an HMP.
Yeah, the 2 hard blues are great for literally everyone. And it recently came out that FFG, before they handed it off to AMG, has ruled that the side slip is an advanced maneuver and therefore not affected by damaged engines.
Wow, that is incredible. I wish I knew that at Galaxies.
But here's my question to you, Andrew. Do you one forward here and start taking locks on Kylo and see if you can't catch Kylo while these SFs are still kind of out to lunch?
I think, to be very honest, I think it's tricky. Okay, the tricky part is that these Onderon oppressors can do the movements and they can still get the calculates. So my wonder is, you're definitely going to be flipping those stabilizers again. And, maybe you stay put. No, you definitely want to get those locks. I think you're right. Maybe a 1 forward to threaten Kylo. It's not a bad idea whatsoever. Because then you can always repulsor lift stabilizer back.
Yeah, and he's sending his SFs a little bit slow too, realizing the threat a too hard in would pose. So, I mean, Kylo is slippery, no doubt. But if you could get 4 shots on Kylo.
What do you think there, Greg? Do you think that maneuver with that 1 SF yellow was where he wanted it, considering the fact of red being where it went? Well, I guess that answers that question. But I was curious of not, barrel rolling them and really then getting that 5 straight right in there. But this is going to be an interesting situation. These HMPs want room to move around. They liked their sideboard edge kind of situation. And now, depending on where Kylo went, we may see. Obviously he's pressing in on Kylo and hoping for that Kylo shot. But slipping is difficult in these situations.
Yeah, I think they're okay. He didn't actually flip stabilizers there.
No.
That yellow is going to flip it. And he's kind of dividing up. I wouldn't say he's dividing fire, because with 180 arcs, it's almost impossible to divide your fire. But, like, I'm a little surprised they all aren't kind of doing the same thing. And that's going to be a strain onto yellow.
Especially when perhaps you want your targets on. I mean, you want to really hit something here hard. You want it to go away. That's a nice fit, though, for that guy. I mean, depending on where Kylo goes, we could see some very consistent Kylo damage coming up here. But yeah. Kylo has been known to take it and dish it out and just run with it and not really bleed that much.
And so I think he's going to put another target lock out. I would assume it would go in on Kylo, but he might spread it out to a 3rd ship. He has, because of the probe droid, he has every ship available.
Yeah, that's so interesting. These choices will really come to fruition whether or not these were good eventually or not. But interesting of where the choices are going. Perhaps he's looking for targets on many different targets right now, just so that he can get
Yeah.
that
So
if he wants the
he's
mods
got
on
to lock
everything.
every ship. Yeah.
Yeah,
Interesting.
that's where he wants FCS basically on every ship.
And Kylo is like, yo, I don't want any part of this.
Oh, interesting move on Kylo too. Tight squeeze for Mr. Kylo.
Right now,
I
he's taking 4 shots, but I think a couple of those are obstructed. So if you
hmm.
wanted to barrel roll boost, I think you're
Ooh, we
okay
love that,
without.
eh?
Yeah.
Look at that tight maneuvering from Kylo. Just hugging the itty bitty millimeters of that cloud. Welcome to the world of TTS, where anything is possible.
Ooh,
Ooh,
wow.
holy jeez,
Look at him go. Still
that is
taking 4
incredible.
shot, but he's protected by clouds on probably all of them.
Absolutely. And Alexander showing that he deserves every reason to be up in this finals for maneuvering like that. And Perry, fantastic job. Even, looking at this cloud where he got caught, it is really close. It almost did not get caught by that cloud.
And this is going to be a primary shot through the cloud. Gets to reroll 1, comes up high, and he's not going to spend.
Fair enough. Fair
I mean,
enough.
that was a 2-on-5 shot. Do you really want to spend any of your resources that you get to keep with Kraken?
Exactly.
And secondary shot, primary for 1, gets a reroll. Yeah, and he's not going to spend his precious calculates.
Yeah. No, he just wants to hold on to. Yeah, he just wants to hold on to him for shots that are
Yeah.
worth shooting.
Yeah, these shots, this is like, hey, if I get lucky, I get lucky. But now the SFs are going to get to measure. Oh, and we're going to get some early concussion missiles.
Do we
And
have passive triggering for that? Oh, we got passive everywhere.
yes,
I love it.
passive goes.
I
So
love it.
that's a target lock, and I got to assume this is going to be a concussion.
Uh, Absolutely, 100%. And on top of that, this is going to be a zero agility shot. Those are missiles.
Yeah.
There's nothing. He's just going to take whatever he's willing to give. Ooh,
One
only
hit.
one hit though. He's looking for more. He
Spend
was
the
probably
target.
hoping for more on that. And he's
2.
got a little more.
So that's 2 shields down on the yellow.
Mm-hmm.
And we're
That's
going
the
to
beginning.
close our bets.
That's where we start. Every
Final
bit
bets
matters.
3 on Alexander, 4 on Perry.
Okay. Some Perry love out there. Oh, true.
Yellow.
He could take the lock on that probe droid. Might as well shoot something while you got it, right?
Yeah.
I'm so interested now about what the approach is going to be and the response next turn. Well, range 3 it looks like on that probe. Yep.
This is going to be a 2 dice shot. And I'm sure he'll spend the lock.
Of course. Yep. Why not?
For
One
1
hit. Ooh, that probe might
3,
be lucky.
And
it
gets
is
the
fine.
evasive probe, but he's going to have to tank another shot.
Mm-hmm. That's the one fun thing about the sensor boys for First Order is that 1, 2 hits to kill them, and 2, you can stick them in clouds. They are actually quite formidable. People thought very early on that you would just get rid of them, but
Yeah.
no, they stick around.
I like sticking them in rocks because people are like so afraid of rocks. They don't like going near them. Clouds, people are like, fuck it, I'll go through a cloud.
Fair. I just like the free evade that you get from the blank. Makes them little hardier.
Oh yeah, he didn't have red in range, so he's taking this the probe droid, and again, just a primary shot, range 3. Oh.
No,
That's
it
range
looks like
2.
range 2.
It's range 2.
Nice. Okay.
One hit
Okay.
on the first shot. Spends
Spending
the
that
target
lock
lock.
for sure.
And that's
Beautiful.
going to end up being 2. Probe droid. Is it an invasy boy? No.
And it is not.
Dead probe droid.
Yep, and that is going to be removing more of the utility on for those droids. Now, mind you, they do have the locks everywhere they want them right now. But we will see how that one goes. Shot downtown.
Range
And
3.
are we looking at energy shells here? Most likely.
Oh, these are the sync laser cannon boys.
Oh, sync lasers. Yes,
So
of
3
course, it's
dice.
the Genotions.
I think this is on green. So if he spends the calculate, it'll be 3 dice. But he's not gonna natties.
No. Natties. Ooh,
Oh, and the blank out. That's insta half points.
We've got blood. There's blood in the water. Let's see.
And could range 3 Cloud Green or range 2 Cloud Kylo?
I think you probably put it on green. You just want, if you get lucky, press the damage. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you got the mods. Oh, you got mods anywhere, everywhere, but still.
Yeah, and he could roll all eyeballs.
Exactly. It's happened. I know.
And that's
Okay.
1 hit and a
One
reroll.
hit. Yep. That's the one thing about these HMPs. Damage is consistent with those locks out.
He's debating spending that precious calculate.
Yeah.
I think you reroll here, but your chance of
yeah.
doing damage is not great. Kraken, really good.
Yeah.
And hey, it pays off. 2 hits coming in.
Does he see another damage?
He does.
Oh, he does.
Unfortunate defense there. And green is down to 2 health.
Mm-hmm. All right, one more damage coming in. Let's see how this goes.
He Krakens the 3 calculates left on the HNPs. And we go back to dials here with 54 minutes left. We do have a scoring update. So let's bring in Gerd for that scoring update.
The score now is Alexandre 0, Perry 20.
Thanks, Gerd. Hey, Dutch Netflix, what's up, man? We've got a tournament championship going on right now.
Love me some Gurg.
Everyone loves Gurg. Gurg is way more popular than I'll ever be, which is like sort of depressing, but you know, whatever.
Does he know though? I don't think he'll ever take over.
Gurg knows, like in his heart, what's what, but like he tries to play it cool, you know, like it's not like selfish.
Fair. Now this will be very interesting because I wonder if where are these? So we got the prototype, Genosian prototype red up in front there. We got another prototype. It's unfortunate where the oppressors are. Perhaps he might swing that oppressor around because I wonder if he's looking for that initiative kill on that Zeta.
They've all opened their repulsor lift, so they might just side slip banks to the right here.
Exactly.
And
minus red,
and
obviously.
they get the oppressors are the ones that if they do a red, they get a calculate, correct?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so they might just free side slip here.
Yeah, after
get that red
or side slip. If you are stressed, gain 1 calculate token.
That might be the play here. It might expose you to a lot of fire, but you could get green off the board early.
Mm-hmm.
And I think
also might jam things up for Kylo trying to come through here too.
Yeah, I think Kylo is probably doing a 2 forward and then gonna extreme maneuver, maybe a little faster. Right now, the first order's a little bottled up because these SFs need a place to go that doesn't block Kylo, because you can't have Kylo be blocked. You just can't.
Yeah, I honestly think you 5 straight with Kylo because you got that extreme maneuvers to be able to just jump in behind.
Right.
You take that red SF and you 3 you run, maybe you don't go three, maybe you just go one in forward, because it really wants to hold on to the ability to sling those concussion missiles, contrary to what the HMPs can throw. And then you take these other Zetas, and you kind of also do the same thing, and you slow roll into this Geonosian prototype too. Yellow is the one that's damaged. Yeah,
I'm wondering if it was a mistake to side slip the green one, because you'd want to send them a forward 2-turn to try to initiative kill. That's interesting. Yeah, I like that. Is he gonna passive?
It's gonna be tricky though. Where are you gonna get the shots from there is the question, especially with those slips, right?
You thought about a barrel roll.
But he's
just gonna passive sensor.
Really? Begs the question even more for yellow as to where yellow's gonna go. Okay, there we go. That's kind of in tune with what we had thought about as well.
And a passive.
Mm-hmm.
Red gonna one bank right into that slot.
Yep, beautiful, beautiful. I'm really interested to see if Kylo can get himself out of this situation. I think that 5 straight extreme maneuvers would be gorgeous, but we'll see, because it then gets you behind those HMPs where you want to be.
And red is indeed doing that too hard.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to activate repulsor lifts, and he will take that extra calculate token, and that might be range 1, which is 3 dice all the same. Could save a charge for red here.
Mm-hmm. The tricky part here is
through the cloud. I didn't even consider going left, because it doesn't stop you from getting that calculate.
Yeah, no, I didn't think about that either. But I guess, this is where Perry's expertise really comes in. Now, this is another Geonosian prototype, so we're looking at that sync laser cannon again. Interesting.
This is great discipline here, because I would never have let green go. I'd have been like, I am going to kill green with all of my heart.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah,
he's like, you know what? Maybe I can get 4 shots here.
Yeah, I'm really interested in blue. There's the slip that we were thinking before, but just one takes it.
Yep, and the Onderon takes the stress and gets that calculate. Kylo Ren, as you said, 5 forward, and Kylo Ren's going to get a banger here on blue.
Oh, yeah. Right
target
here.
lock.
Get that extreme...
Boost,
yeah, target lock, extreme maneuver. Eat it, blue. Eat it, eat it, eat it. And blue's going to be stuck for a little bit, because... Or you know what? Maybe the smarter move is you just extreme maneuvers, because it's not stressful, right? No. So you just extreme maneuvers, and then your next turn, it stops him from doing that full stop. But let's see what he does.
Well,
because then
Blue can't full stop anyway.
Oh no,
because he's already stressed. I think you need to go mods here, because yellow's probably only good shot is on blue, and if you can get under the shields, that can get concussion missiles going too.
Gorgeous move. Fantastic maneuvers from both of these players. Like really amazing. So
Kylo Ren is going to get this first banger off.
Yeah.
This is going to be a 4-on-1.
Yeah, let's see if he can bring the heat.
4-on-1, essentially double modified. 1 force available.
Ooh, nice.
Spending that lock.
There you go.
4 hits.
Kylo came to play.
Epionic, thank you so much for the resub, buddy. 9 months. We have a baby now. And gets the evade. 3 shields down. 5 left. That's now the 3s get to fire. Too. Do you try to take green out here? Or do you focus fire on red?
Oh, I think you totally focus fire on red. I think that's where it's got to be.
He's doing energy shell charge on red. This is going to be 3 big dice.
I wonder if red even makes it through all of these shots. Yeah, I think he gets a shot off still, but I have a weird feeling that red might actually bite the dust here. Those consistent mods, he's got to spend the calculate here, I think, too. Yeah.
Does, and that makes it a crit.
Oh yeah, big time to remember that the energy shells actually produce crits, and that is
Rock
shields on
hard,
red.
bad greens.
That's not the name
And
of
now
this tournament.
Blue's
It's
gonna measure for a
Natties. Those
shot.
are
He
not
does.
natties.
He does have range 3 through the cloud. So that's gonna be 3 on 4 if he wants to fire that. I think you check, at least check your front arc on green. Green's down to 2.
Yeah, trying to remove 2 of these guys might be, if you take out green, you take out red. I think you're in. At the first order is going to have a tough job
So-
against that, but we're looking on yellow. Okay.
This is gonna be energy shell on the yellow, and this I think is, I mean, maybe not a mistake, but I am a huge fan of focusing fire, and he gets it again. And he can change that,
Wow.
spend a calculate to make that 3.
And I think you do here for sure.
Yeah, you're only rolling 1 defense die. Like,
Hmm.
just take your medicine.
Yeah. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Spend it, not spend it. Spend it, not spend it. And we're thinking.
You have the guaranteed right now. I think it's pretty safe.
Hmm. And yeah,
will.
there we go. 2 hits and a crit. Fantastic.
Let's see if
And again,
Alexander can find some evades. 1,
he found
not
one.
bad.
Okay.
2 shields.
Hmm. That's the thing about these HMPs. Consistent damage is the name of the game.
And now these SFs get to do their worst. Red will activate passive sensors. The world's his oyster here. I think you take this on yellow.
100%. I think yellow needs to feel it right now. Because just as much as he's removing SS soon, you need to remove HMPs soon.
Green.
Oh.
He's gonna go range 1 on
Interesting.
red, who has the calculates and would be rolling a defense die. Red is range 1.
Interesting choice. I wonder if.
I mean, it saves a charge on your concussion missiles, but are you, with half point already, are you that worried about spending all of your concussion missiles?
Yeah, I mean, the other thing is that, you save points on not throwing. I mean, you don't throw. You save a charge on the concussion missile, but you might not be throwing that concussion missile soon.
Natties, though.
Natties.
And it's a
And
blank.
gets it.
Shields
So much for
down.
those calculates.
This game hates shields.
Hates them.
Now yellow reaches out for the target lock. I think this is probably an easy choice on blue.
Yeah, I would agree. But maybe, we've been surprised
Well,
before.
I've been wrong about everything else. There we go.
There we go.
Blue's shields are down. And this will be a concussion missile.
Ooh.
Oh, Natty's out again.
Gets
One
the
evade. Hit crit.
Oh, we got to put him on blue.
And that
And
is a
stun
blinded. Is it stunned or blinded?
Stunned pilot.
It's much better.
Yeah. Blinded is crippling on these things.
Navi, thank you
Turning
so
off
much for
all
the
of those
resub.
mods, really horrible.
And now green gets a target lock. And man, this is tough. You probably take it on green for the unobstructed shot, but I would love to pile more into red here.
Right, and the other question is like, why turn green, right? And wouldn't it have been feeling pretty decent to throw another concussion missile in on blue? That's my wonder. But I mean, I guess
Yeah.
he's just looking to save him when no matter what, right? So.
And here is the
Oh.
passive lock into the rotate. And he's gonna pile into red here.
Okay. We'll see what red eats here. Obstructed. So that's going to be 2 green dice with a turn from a blank to an evade.
And concussion missile.
Ooh, that's a good
Spends
shot.
that
though.
lock. And you can guarantee a
Oh.
crit.
That
Here we
dice
go.
Wanted that.
And 2 evades.
There we go.
Gas
One
cloud.
crit.
And that's a crit
Coming
into
on
red.
in.
That
it
crit is a fuel leak. Yikes.
Leaking fuel.
Turns out double
Fuel.
damages are pretty good.
Yep.
And now the twos get a chance to fire. Yellow sinks laser cannon into red.
Yeah, I feel for red here. I think we may see the end of red.
He needs... If yellow can get a decent roll off here, it's going to do
and yellow
wonders.
Is averaging 3 hits right now with a calculated and an FCS, and yeah. And there's one reroll needed.
Stays blank.
Low average. Okay.
But he denies range bonus because he still has that calc.
Yep.
And both are going in.
Now. I think we're going to have to
Red's down to 1.
Cue the lady. She's on in 2 because red is going to bite the dust, I believe. It's going to be hard for him to not take that chip.
There it is. There it is. Spend, you guarantee it. Red Zeta is dead. He rolls blanks just to keep consistency.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to see evades here. You don't.
Yeah, why would you want to see evades at any point if you're on defense? Evades are for people who want to make games go to time. That's not us.
We got 39 minutes to go here. We want to cut through that time like butter. No more evades.
Yeah, no one's allowed to roll evades from here on out. Not that you guys were doing it before, but
yeah, just in case you felt like changing it up. Let's keep it the same. Now, very cool to see, he actually didn't trigger all of his slips last turn, so he has room for more slips.
Yeah, so green went forward, so it didn't activate the slip, so he left his open, and red is open. The only one who doesn't have their repulsor stabilizers open right now is yellow. We do have a scoring update, though, so let's bring in Gerg. Gerg!
Your score now is Alexandre 46, Perry 60.
Thanks, Gerg.
Where'd you find Gerg, anyhow?
Craigslist. I need a roommate.
Fair enough. He paying the bills?
Oh, yeah. Gerg always pays on time. Gerg's great. Best house guest you could ever have.
Be more Gerg.
Next Wing Debrief says, I made it. It's fine. We can start now. Hey, did you bring evade dice with you? Because these guys might need some new ones.
You would think with your infinite supply here that they would find some with evades, but no.
I think we've had maybe a grand total of 2 evades thrown. No, I take that back. The dark one was evadey.
Yeah, the dark one probe droid through evades and then died. Okay, well, we have some interesting things going on here. I think blue goes in for the kill on green, perhaps. Yeah,
blue's just 2 harding, I think, right? Yeah, blue 2 hards, gets rid of that stress, gets to calculate. Going in on green, might even get a block on yellow or get blocked by yellow, but you're not too worried about that. Kylo is probably 3 or 4 harding straight and then doing that extremeness.
I mean, it's a tough call. I mean, you could also 2 hard with Kylo, lock and hard 1 again to get another shot on blue.
Yeah,
maybe. Because he can't pour dice right now into Kylo sufficiently. In the essence that you could hit Kylo, but he probably won't bleed points. Like maybe you'll lose shields and stuff like that. But I think you really want to keep removing these SFs as they still pack a punch.
Yeah, and I think the SF's job right now is to do enough to let Kylo run wild. Like, they need to do enough damage right now where Kylo can start taking out HMPs one at a time without taking too much fire. And to get that, you basically need them at 4 health and below.
3 is going in. Green is going in. It's so tricky. So tricky for that guy because He really doesn't. He's not. He's
Yeah.
gonna have another. He's gonna have a turn where I don't think he's gonna have shots. Yeah, he's even
Yeah, it's
prepping
just
for it.
his turn, and he's going to rotate with the evade token. I think that's all you could do with him.
Hmm. I think yellow just approaches again, hides behind that cloud, and secures another shot. Ooh,
I
interesting.
like that. Then you can flip your passive.
The only catch here is that most likely red is going to slip back, have a shot. Green is going to slip back, have a shot, and yellow most likely comes in and looks for a shot as well.
Yeah, but yellow has more health. Better they shoot him than green and wipe green off.
Yeah, well, we'll see how it goes. If yellow takes a beating this turn, they might just be looking. We might be just be looking at a poor little green SF here in the corner. There's that slip, and then just all guns on Kylo, and that is a tough job for Kylo.
And red will take this opportunity to fix fuel leak here.
Yeah, very interesting. I mean, he just wants to keep his bodies on the board, right?
That 2 straight clear stress, clear strain.
Mm-hmm.
And he will open his repulsor lifts.
Yep. And action. Oh, yeah, taking the calculate. Wants that consistent mods and defense.
And blue
There's
with that too
too.
hard. We all knew was coming.
Yep, wants to finish off that SF. Well, I guess you're correct on Colin. I think Kylo's is going to be going straight, maybe even trying to come around again. But again, those slips are so hard to get around. Those 180s will find Kylo right now. It's challenging.
He opens stabilizers and takes the calculate. I thought he might take a lock to get to, but in green with the 1 bank side slip, and that gives him stress and also gives him an extra calculate because these ships are unfair.
Unfair.
Kylo Ren, the 2 bank.
Perry just showing the power of these Onderons, really, which is awesome. More people might be rocking them.
You lock boost.
Oh, that is a tough one. I think you
need to boost. I know that you need to boost to give yourself an in avenue for next turn, but maybe you just boost.
Maybe you barrel roll boost with extreme maneuvers, and then you have another shot again on the rear end of that blue.
Yeah. Extreme maneuvers opens a whole wide world of possibilities.
Yeah, right now I think he needs to keep pressing damage, right? Because those SFs are burning, and he needs to remove HMPs. At least one. And that blue, not sitting so happy with just 3 health. Oh, did he roll for the stun pilot on blue?
Yeah, blue didn't go through the cloud, did he?
Nope, blue took a calculate. Stun. Oh, sorry.
Stunned is the obstacle one. Yes, wounded is the action.
Yeah, that's my bad. Okay, so he's just looking for shots on other targets. Maybe yellow. Maybe red. Nope. Just green and yellow. So maybe yellow.
Yellow is hurt. Green is full. So it's all the same to Kylo. I think you go in on yellow.
Yep, I think those calculates are keeping those HMPs just so defended. It's nice.
And Kylo can spend 2 force. Spends it.
Nice. Yeah.
Yellow rolls. 1 eyeball.
Yeah,
we'll spend a calculate to take 2. And we're into hull on yellow. That's going to be a damage card. And that is also half points.
Mm-hmm.
And now blue is going to look to get the kill. And this is going to be a primary shot. Check the front arc. I think maybe he forgot that those don't have the sync cannons. And the energy shells had already been spent. Yep. This is going to be 2 dice.
Hey.
One
Ooh,
reroll.
one hit. Yeah. Ooh,
Stays
just
at
one.
one and auto evade.
Yep, that green gets to live the dream. Oh,
One
good
eye,
thing
but
he's got an evade die because I
yep.
mean a token because he knows not rolling evades here.
Ends the evade token is safe.
I'm glad that he's keeping consistent. There's no room for evades in this game. Only evade tokens, apparently.
So this is going to be a range 2 primary into the yellow SF. For nothing.
Ooh.
One reroll.
And
Stays
nothing.
nothing. My, how the dice have table turned.
Here's an opportunity for yellow to try to throw some damage. Hoping perhaps to remove a blue HMP. One can hope. This does have calculate.
I like going in on blue here. Blue's already down to 3. You've got that range 1 shot, so it's 3 dice. You save yourself a charge.
Now, mind you, it would be interesting to throw it in on red because if you throw it with the concussion missile, you can proc the turn again for that crit, the fuel leak, and the flip for yellow.
That is true.
So it is an interesting choice here.
And that I think he's going to do exactly what you just suggested. He's going to go on red.
All right, let's see it.
And it's going to be a concussion missile.
Yeah.
3 on 1 here. With the target lock. Natties.
Natties.
And they're all
that's
going
nice.
in. So
Everything, baby. Everything.
red and yellow are going to have to reveal.
Yep. Well, we know the fuel leak, so it's back.
Fuel leak, yep.
Good thing he flipped that. And then we're looking at that yellow reveal. That was a much needed bit of damage.
Can you, sorry guys, can you measure red to, yeah, that's range 1, so yellow will have to flip as well.
Ooh, shut him down. Open up shop.
Yeah.
That was super, super necessary. Shutting down all the mods on that HMP. That is what you need to see happen right now.
This is 2 dice into yellow, and he can't modify, so it's just 1. Gil Goots, thank you so much for the follow.
Oh,
and Evady
we see
boy.
Evade. That is a rare commodity.
And this is going to be a synced laser cannon into yellow. Natties.
Oh.
Holds the calculate, denies the range bonus, and that's hit crit into yellow. And that's shield crit. That crit is a panicked pilot. And that's going to stop any further concussion missiles from yellow.
Well, thank goodness, because we're looking at 2, right? Thank goodness yellow was able to hold onto that lock and roll natties, because now yellow can just move forward and accept that he has got 2 stress, but still has an opportunity for another shot. And he has another concussion, so.
You can crack in 3 of these calculates. And he's going to go with red, yellow, green. Let's bring in Gerg for that scoring update. Gerg.
The score now is Alexandre 74, Perry 80.
So it's a 6-point game, but here's my concern, Andrew, is they've done a good job at plinking away at these SFs, but Kylo is full health out there, and you've lost a lot of HMP health.
I think Kylo knows it's time to bring the pain.
I mean, Kylo's been doing pretty good on that. Like, he's been all right.
Yeah. I think Kylo. I think Alexander's looking to use Kylo now to remove HMPs. It's not just about damaging them right now. I think he's about it's Kylo. That target's going to get removed by Kylo. That target's going to get removed by Kylo, and just keep it going. And every time you remove one of these HMPs, you're removing locks.
Yeah, you're removing locks, and I mean, red is at 1, and Kylo is in perfect position to take out red before red gets to shoot.
100%. Yeah. It is an interesting game by far because we really seen SF just getting it fed into them, and now we see a little bit of recovery, and the HMPs getting burned a little. I mean, green is still sitting there pretty fun and happy, but we're looking at 1 health there, 3 health there, 4 health there. We really, really, I think, want to see blue and red go. That would, I think, would make a very, very happy first order player. I think Alexander wants that.
There's the 3 hard from green. I imagine a passive, or he's gonna evade. He's gonna evade and try to hang on for a shot.
Yeah, especially because that Onderon oppressor, is just right on the tail there.
Yeah, and he's side slipping for sure.
Mm-hmm. Rough days, rough days.
3 hard or 3 straight.
Interesting.
Takes
Maybe he's
away
looking for
1.
that soft 1 afterwards to keep kind of running that side.
5 straight
Oh,
through the cloud, and he'll have to roll.
red don't care.
No strain.
Yeah. I wonder if that was his attempt to save himself from Kylo, but he's going to expose himself. I guess he's going to expose himself for, giving and receiving damage because he is an I2.
He's going to save himself from Kylo, kind of, only in the fact that Kylo has extreme maneuvers and nowhere is safe.
Yeah.
Side slip. And he will
Not blinded, yeah.
flip stabilizers and fix blinded. Blue. And he has to side slip. He opened his...
Mm-hmm.
And he'll probably just calculate or maybe take an extra lock. No, he'll calculate.
I think blue, without that energy shell, it really wanted to be closer. Especially to green. But we are where we are. Ooh. Kylo is going to love some of these options, I think.
Yeah, but if you want Kylo shooting, you want it shooting green, because green's the healthiest. And is he gonna barrel roll to try and get the block on Kylo?
Oh, 100%.
And he gets it.
Especially because the
Interesting.
gets
Barrel
the,
rolls and he gets another count. What a move.
Yeah, I love it.
And I think that's probably I would have 2-banked Kylo, so I'm assuming he would have 2-banked Kylo because I feel like I'm a great player. And there it is.
Yeah,
Gets
I would have
the
been
block.
in the same boat.
There's just Kylo's not really in danger, but maybe not the most glamorous shot. A 4 health yellow HMP is his only target here.
Mm-hmm.
So this is gonna be 3-on-2. Kylo does have a force available for a mod.
I don't even think he wants to spend that. He wants to stay safe. Yeah, 1 hit. Oh,
But he will spend.
It. Okay.
Yeah, I think getting damage here is primo importante. Yellow will spend a calculate and take 1. Little damage preservation.
And is that 1 of 2 calculates or is that the only one? I think this might be the only one. Oh, we got to remove the calculate from yellow if we're moving forward here. Right, spent it to get the evade.
I'll talk to them after the shot. So I think this is coming in onto green. No one's shooting you. You're pretty... Well, yeah. Does spend the calc. 2.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, gets the evade. 1. I think we spend that just to keep alive.
Evade token, stay alive. gonna be range 2 unobstructed. 2-on-2 here. And we'll spend the calculate for 2. It's a pure damage race now.
Yeah, absolutely. Ooh,
Yellow
we did
takes
not
that
want to see
2.
that.
Yellow is that's a 3 killing a 2. That is an initiative kill, and that denies a shot on red. Red's now free to spend that calculate in pursuit of killing green.
100%, yeah. That is a rough go. A barrel roll to block Kylo to then kill yellow turns out really good.
So green will get to shoot, and green could take red out of this game before he dies.
Oh, a nice range 1. No mods though, or do we?
Yeah, he does have a lock.
Yep, he's got the lock, yeah. That would be super important.
Three dice.
Oh,
Has the
green.
lock. Spends it. Ends up with 3.
There it is.
Hit crit. Red is dead. Gets a natural evade. Now, when it doesn't matter, but simultaneous fire. Crit's a disabled power regulator, not a weapons failure. That's the only reason you would deal these out, really.
Or a blinded pilot to shut down those mods still.
Yeah. So range 1 from red back to get green off the board. It's been a bloody game. Just Natty's out.
Does he ever?
Now, Natty's could save him. Only gets 1, and green will bite it. It's Kylo Ren versus the world.
But if anybody could do it, he could do it. Right? And that green has got a prepped slip in there, so...
This is a pot shot onto Kylo Ren. Get that reroll.
Just
1.
Really wants an evade here. Gets 1.
Oof, close. That was close.
Yeah, God forbid we roll more than 1 evade at a time.
So red and green cleared the board, and now it's Kylo Ren healthy versus 3 HMPs. The green HMP
score.
Well, yeah, we should go to Gerg. Go to Gerg for a scoring update. Gerg?
Your score is Alexandre 96, Perry 120.
With 18 minutes left, it's going to be an uphill battle for Kylo, but if there's any ship in the game you want in this situation, it's probably Kylo Ren. Maybe Fenrau, but probably Kylo Ren.
Oh, this is going to be crazy. What do we think here? I think we just go in on yellow, target lock, hope to initiative kill, and then do some running.
Yeah, green is your main point of worry, right? Green is your.
All the energy shells are gone at least. But to be,
I believe the target lock on Kylo is dead now. Yeah.
And the energy shells, they could still be reloaded.
Yeah.
Would you risk it with flying Kylo around? I don't know. And we have lost one of the sync laser cannons, right? So yellow's the other number to get removed for that laser cannon.
Yeah.
If all you got to deal with is a reloading ship and or the 2 dice ship, I think Kylo might hang in there. What a great situation.
And Kylo's not stressed here, so the whole wide world of moves are open to him.
Now I wonder if yellow just moves to block Kylo.
The 3 hard.
That's one thing about these HMPs. It is hard to keep time on target with how they're moving.
And yellow will take a lock. I like that move because if there's almost no chance he gets a shot on Kylo, so you might as well take it. Green gonna side slip. Honestly, I think you put another lock on.
100%. Yep, and there it is. I think this was a turn for running, perhaps, with Kylo to recoup and then engage when it is time to get a shot.
That is almost exactly what Kylo did. A little runski. And I think it's time. He hasn't focused at all, but I think it's time to start focusing.
Yeah, nice little focus and barrel roll would be good.
Focus barrel roll, focus boost.
Especially
anything to get out of the shot.
About? Right? What are you worrying about? You worrying about? Ooh, okay. So we've done the target lock.
And looks like it's gonna extreme maneuver.
Okay, we're just going guns blazing, eh?
That's gonna stress Kylo though. I don't think he's gonna be able to make it, and he didn't get an arc.
It's the target.
That is unfortunate there for Kylo Ren. So green and blue are gonna get a shot.
We are still missing, unfortunately, a stress on Kylo though.
Yeah, we'll make sure they put it on. So 4 dice, 2v4, plenty of rerolls, plenty of mods. Now it's not a time to be bashful. Go ahead. Hit crit. Coming in Kylo Ren. Has no force. And 2 evades.
Kylo wants that evades. Kylo knows how to roll evades.
Same shot. 1 reroll.
Or spend the calc again. Yeah,
doesn't have the calc. Took that lock. Hit crit. And evading Kylo.
That'll go. There you go, Kylo. That's how you do it.
Hey, Kylo. And Kylo will take that stress token.
Well, got away with murder there. Lack of damage, but at least got that lock there.
I don't know if he got away with murder, considering he didn't get shot, but he got away with oopsies.
Being murdered?
He got away from being murdered, I suppose. We've only got 13 minutes left in this game, so there's a 24-point difference here. And that is exactly half of the Onderon Oppressor blue. So if you can kill blue, we've got a tie game. And how would you feel about your tournament coming down to final salvo?
I would love it and hate it, because it would be amazing to have seen that whole match go the way it did. Unfortunate to end it with throwing dice for luck.
Right.
Yeah.
And that would be a 3-on-4 final salvo as well. So, oof.
Yeah. Still good on. Still not bad.
Yeah, plenty of time. These players have played. I feel like they've played reasonably fast. I think there's no reason to expect that we won't get a couple more turns here.
Oh, 100%. This has been a great paced game.
As it comes down to it, too, you maybe take a little longer, but I don't think anyone could blame you. It's a tournament. You're trying to win. Too hard for yellow.
Okay. I think they're preparing for the Kylo coming around.
Probably just activate your pulsar lifts, but nope. He's just gonna go ahead and take that calc. Blue will side slip.
I wonder if Kylo just does the soft 2 around there and then does the extreme maneuvers to get shots on. I think focus extreme maneuvers. Ooh.
I thought that was going to be a tactical bump. But, alas.
I guess
Most of
green
the
just
clock
doesn't
takes
care.
nothing. Yeah,
He's got all the
green.
health.
Yeah, green couldn't care less.
What if he flips his slip there?
Let's see what Kylo did. Kylo is out of there.
Focus extreme maneuvers.
Yeah,
Get
focus.
that kill on blue.
Focus extreme maneuver, I think, is what you gotta do here. You don't have time to waste.
Yeah, and I don't think Kylo cares, to be honest. Again, whatever blue's got to throw at him.
No, I don't.
Come on, let's see it. Focus extreme maneuvers. Dude up. Bring the pain. You got the lock. There's
This
step
is
one.
Kylo's first focus of the game. No, no, he was teasing us. So close.
You want me to touch it? You want me to touch the focus? I think he's just really wondering if he's got the shot, but I'm pretty sure we all know he's got the shot. He's doing it. Okay, he's doing it. Do the rest of it. Yes. Now
Focus
you want
and
that? Yes.
that extreme maneuver.
Man, extreme maneuvers coming in so.
And if you take a shield or
invaluable
two,
this game.
you're all right here. You need to get blue off the board. Range 3.
100%.
3v2. Sub Hedgehog, I don't try to win, but other people should.
Oh, got the lock.
Target lock on the 1. That is going to
Crit
be
is so invaluable.
Hit,
Spend the
crit.
focus. Do it.
Yeah. Choose violence in these trying times.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and he's got the calculate 2 to back it up. Crit coming in though.
That
What
crit
is
is.
it? It is a damage engine. Doesn't mean
Ooh.
much.
Doesn't mean much on a side slip, but it on this next turn it could mean a lot.
Yeah, especially the fact that it's going to be moving and can't really do much after its move. I mean, what's it going to do? You can just do a.
Although, after it does a move, oh wait, no, it's a side slip or a thing, and it's. So this is 2-on-3 on the Kylo, or no, 2-on-4 rather. Kylo is
2-on-4.
modless. Oh, place.
Oh. And
As
1.
A second reroll. It's to reroll 2.
And
1.
just the 1. Will Kylo throw an evade?
Yes.
Yeah, he will.
Just 1, but 1 is enough.
Okay, we got another range 3 here. All the 2 dice in the world.
Has to calculate.
Mhm. Spend the calculate for 2? I think you do. You're green.
Gonna reroll. But hey, it
Oh,
works
but it's
out. Hit
better.
crit.
Hit crit.
Hello. 1 evade.
Taking 1. 1 shield off Kylo.
I gotta say that Alexander's greens have been absolutely brutal.
Yes. 100%. But this is the danger of flying also at this moment, Kylo, with no force, right? You're just a 3 agility ship. Okay, bringing it in for this last. We might squeeze in a couple more rounds here.
That round took about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So if this round takes the same, we're looking at the penultimate round. But this very easily could be the last round. Depending on how long
Let's see
they
here.
take here.
Green is probably going to come on in. He just wants shots. Yellow's going to come on in. They want shots. Blue.
I-5 forward blue.
Maybe.
Get him the F out.
I think 100%. Yeah, I think he wants to save. You have to save.
If he has the points awareness, he should know that that blue is kind of his key to this, because it's very unlikely that you're going to half-point green. You would need to go 4 dice on 0 and get 4 hits to half-point green.
Yeah, what about a kill on yellow?
A kill on yellow is a win, but that again is 3 hits.
Yeah. I would almost go for the kill on yellow, or maybe you just keep all guns on Kylo and hope to take Kylo to half.
I think there's no reason to risk blue here because you only need 2 hits on
agree.
Kylo. If you can't do it in 2 shots, then I mean maybe 3, but like, what are the chances that blue dies and doesn't even get a shot to begin with, and then you've made it a tie game? Looks like we're ready.
I think we're looking at
Too hard from yellow.
We're looking at blue running.
Yellow will flip active stabilizers, playing it to the last, and an extra calculate. Kraken, so
Very
good
nice.
for droids. Green,
So good, yeah.
too hard. Who knew?
It's nice too. We haven't seen a tactical upgrade in a little bit. That's been as prevalent.
I assume he's gonna fire these stabilizers off as well, but he will not.
Sure.
So I'm wrong about everything. And takes that extra calculate. And blue, all guns on like you thought. Here we go.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if Kylo just 2 banks.
Stress.
So damaged engine makes that a white. So not stressful.
Oh yes, yeah, not stressful. Still just white.
And
a
calculate.
Oof.
I think if you're Kylo, you focus. Oh.
Okay. He wants the distance. Focus. Extreme maneuvers here.
I think you got to extreme maneuvers, barrel roll, and then pour into blue and hope you kill blue, and then just try to tank 2 shots. You have to.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You could.
I don't think you.
You're taking 2 shots no matter what. If you take 3 shots, you've lost the game. So no matter what you do here, you're taking 2 shots. You have to get blue off the board.
This is going to be rough because you can't lose more than 2, right? To tie this game up. Oh, rough times with Kylo. Oh, he's looking
take
for
a
the
target lock, so that means
yellow.
he's going yellow. So he needs it to be 3 hits and no thing. Oh, it's not going to clear.
Nope, not out of blues. Oh, it doesn't even clear.
It doesn't clear.
Oh no, Alexander. Such an incredible attempt. But yeah, your back, sir.
It stays there. And that is going to be the game. Congratulations to Perry, who probably is just going to try to mop up here, get that extra half points on the Kylo Ren. Range 1. Yeah. Hit crit. 1 reroll. Hit crit.
Oh, deadly.
Kylo.
And there it is.
Hit crit, and that is half points. If there was any doubt before, which there wasn't because we had the hard numbers. It's not there now. The damaged engine.
What an incredible game, though, right down to the wire.
Absolutely. Primary from range 2 has to calculate.
Yeah, it's all in now.
Can't take it with him to the grave. 2 hits coming into Kylo. Kylo, 1 of 8. More. And this is going to be a synced laser cannon shot. Range 2. 3-on-3 here. Double modded to all hell. Yeah, just spend it. What are you worried about?
Yep, got both of them. Yeah, there they go.
3 hits into Kylo again. Needs 2 evades to live. 1.
And
that's it. Kylo
takes 2
dead.
to die.
That is it. Perry is your 2021 Natties Tournament champion.
Such an incredible game. Good job to both of these players.
Yeah,
For
what a
making it
great
one this
game.
far
Both
and for
had
this game
such
itself.
great flying, hitting stuff into spaces you wouldn't really thought. Well, I don't want to say that. I don't want that clipped. But what a
Floundering
great
is
game.
worse than silence.
That's what you'll receive.
Well, congratulations to both these guys. Alexander, runner-up on the Natties Online, and Perry Lau taking it. First place, finals, winner, going on home, showing us that HMPs can do it.
Yeah, and the HMPs win. What a night. What a game. I want to thank Andrew for joining me. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Like having you on commentary. I feel like we have a good repertoire, a good repartee.
100%. I completely agree. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. And thank you again for streaming these.
No problem. Guys, we are going to raid the Candid Clarinetist. And we will be back tomorrow with 3 more X-Wing games for you. Have a great night. And join the raid. Make sure to toss Candid Clarinetist a follow, a subscription, some biddies. Everything you got. The dude deserves it. Appreciate you guys. Have a great night. And congratulations to Perry, the 2021 Natties Tournament Champion.
Lead bet on the games anymore. With new predictions.
All right. Fantastic. Let's see here.
I think I'll see the X-Wing. Thanks for the raid, buddy. What were you doing tonight?
Congratulations, guys. What an incredible game.
Coming in here with 19 people. What were you doing tonight, bud?
Hey,
X-Wing Tavern Wars. How's it going? You guys are new here? Drop a follow.
Alexander,
I'm
you did
approaching
an
400
incredible
followers,
job
so
maneuvering Kyle out there.
we're getting
That was
there.
such a tight game. Perry
Natties
really
Tournament Championship game.
surprised.
Nice. Tavern Wars, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, Ewok were in the raid, 100%. We got a little hyperspace action here. Yeah, we're getting close to 400. I'm at 365 now, I think. Yeah, 365. We're approaching